It is then the Gems of Zimbabwe up against Barbados Bajan Gems, the battle for 13th and 14th in the world.
Look at that, look at Kwangwa using her experience.
Yeah, Callistus Kwanga, captain of Zimbabwe, one of only 2 players in this starting 7 to have experienced that World Cup before.
Kadeen has been playing more of the role of a goal shooter wearing a goal attack bib. So the ball comes down, she goes in the circle, black man comes out. Yes, it's a strategy that normally shooters use at times, but you can tell that her legs in the first quarter here, she's tired. And so it's going to be the will of the team that can sustain four quarters. It's going to be interesting to see. I see Barbados with, Zimbabwe with a lead, and it's tough out there.
Kadeen Corbin has 180 goals to Latonya Blackman's 115.
But her other teammates, and hence why we see passes like those going outside.
Got a bit static for both sides, and just throwing that ball that we know they've done throughout this tournament as well. And she's back up on her feet too. There's recovery for you. She was sliding all the way into the next World Cup, but she gets back up. Kadeen Corbin starts the move, and she finishes it. Brilliant from Barbados.
Absolutely, and that's save from Sasha Corbin.
Yeah, Barbados showing a bit more around that circle. Little smile and a shrug off from Sasha Corbin. At wing attack into Kadeen Corbin. Boom. And that has been the pattern for these 2 teams, hence why we find them in this playoff position. Such great work.
Yes.
And then just the throwing of the ball.
Okay, we have some coaching in the stands.
A talisman for this team, isn't she?
Yes, she's really the anchor. I want to see Barbados throughout this tournament. They haven't been making many changes. I mean, it's 12 players. It's a lot on the bodies. I would really love to see some more rotation in the Barbados team, more players from the bench come in to give some relief. And I think if they do that, they should be able to maintain this intensity. And Agard, she's really been a stalwart. If nothing else, we know the connection between Sasha and Kadeen works. So we know it works. Sasha now receives the centre pass and is unable to find anyone in the attack. Had Kadeen been there, I'm sure she would have at least presented something. And so you want to be mindful of those things when you're making switches. But then we're not coaches, Caroline.
Best coaches are the ones that don't coach, right?
Always.
Well, now the gap is 10. And it's now or never, really. Stick this one in the family album again for Zimbabwe. Fantastic turn. And all those turns, the intercepts we saw them get throughout this tournament, now they're being rewarded.
Blackman has this connection and chemistry with Kadeen.
Advantage offside with defence, advantage obstruction with defence.
Kadeen Corbin locks another in as it rolls around the circle. Now 25 from 28. The final 3 minutes, which could be last few moments on a court at this level for many of these players. Look at Latonya Blackman and how great she's been over 6 World Cups. Kadeen Corbin with her sister Sasha behind watches on. Their last time playing together as well. Transition from Zimbabwe. Makunde comes out again, has a little look in. Are we seeing some careers end and some built on this court in this 13th and 14th playoff? The final quarter about to be done. Makunde's announced herself on the world stage in this tournament. The final race, though, for many has been run. Sasha Corbin runs with the ball up to the centre third. She's asking for a change. She wants to end these final few moments. The Zimbabwe fans dance their way in the stands. They're going to try and help her off court.
The sunglasses gone. It's back. And the coach is on his feet.
He's leading the celebrations as well he might. The plan finally coming together for Zimbabwe. Sasha Corbin has a little look down as Stout walks off. One more centre pass, one last move. She asked for it to be swung all the way up to her sister, but the whistle calls time on Sasha Corbin's career. It may call time on the careers of many other players, but for Zimbabwe, you get the feeling this is just the beginning. They dip for the line, the final race run for some. Zimbabwe, though, dancing all the way to that 13th place.